In a land far away, there was a Mexican ruffed cat named Ralph. Ralph had big ears and a mischievous grin. Beneath the cloak of midnight, Ralph had a passion for magic and a knack for exploring at night. One moonlit eve, Ralph was exploring an ancient forest when he found a sparkling mountain of crystals. He was curious, so he climbed to the top and gently touched a crystal. Suddenly, a burst of light surrounded Ralph, and he felt light as a feather. He could fly. Excitement bubbled in his chest. He flew over treetops, through cascade of moonlight, and felt like he could touch the clouds. Ralph also learned how to make flowers bloom with a snap of his fingers, stretch tree branches, and summon animals to be his friends. One bright morning, Ralph and his new friend, a bird named Sylvia, were flying when they saw a fish named Tammy trapped in a small pond. "We should help her," Sylvia chirped. Ralph waved his hand, and the pond grew bigger. Now Tammy could swim back to the lake to be with her friends. She was so grateful, and she thanked Ralph over and over again. The other morning, Ralph and Sylvia were flying happily through the forest when they heard a monkey's cries. They quickly flew to the source of the sound and found a monkey trapped in a veiny web. Ralph immediately used his magic to make the vines soft and easy to untie. Sylvia flew lightly to the monkey's side, soothing its fears. When the vines finally came loose, the monkey hugged Ralph and Sylvia tightly, tears of gratitude in its eyes. Ralph smiled at the monkey and said, "Don't worry, little buddy. We're always happy to help friends." Sylvia also sang a soft song to soothe the monkey's soul. The monkey nodded gratefully, then happily played with its new friends. Ralph and Sylvia laughed and played with the monkey, and this small adventure deepened their friendship and also planted more seeds of love and kindness in the forest. Ralph had many more magical adventures. He met many new friends, and each one taught him something new. One sunny afternoon, Ralph and Sylvia were soaring through the forest as usual when they saw smoke in the distance. They flew closer and saw that it was a forest fire. The fire was spreading quickly, and a group of animals were trapped in the flames. The animals were panicking. Ralph and Sylvia saw the animals in danger and decided to help. They used their magic to create a barrier to stop the fire from spreading. Then, Ralph used his magic to create a giant bucket. He placed it by the river and waved his hand. The bucket began to glow with a magical light, and the water in the river rose up and into the bucket. When the bucket was full, Ralph waved his hand again, and the bucket began to carry water into the forest. Ralph and Sylvia worked tirelessly to put out the fire, and finally, they succeeded. The animals were saved, and their hearts overflowed with gratitude for Ralph and Sylvia. They showered them with purrs and chirps, and the forest echoed with their joyful songs and dances as they celebrated their salvation. Ralph realized that magic wasn't just found on the Crystal Mountain. It could also be used to help others. He decided to use his magic to protect the animals in the forest. Anyone can be magical when they believe in themselves and help others. The world is full of magic. Ralph decided to share his magical adventures with all children. He said, "Everyone has magic. Just believe in yourself, and you can have amazing adventures like me." The story ends here. Ralph gave Sylvia a goodbye kiss, then flew home, looking forward to his next adventure. The dream was full of magic, friendship, and exciting possibilities. Good night, children.